For almost a decade, scientists chased the source of a deadly new virus through China's tallest mountains and most isolated caverns. They finally found it in the beds of Shitao Cave. The virus in question was a coronavirus that caused an epidemic of severe auto-respiratory syndrome or SARS 2003. SARS in 2003. Coronaviruses are a group of viruses covered in little protein spikes that look like a crown or corona in Latin. There are hundreds of known coronaviruses. 7 of them infect humans and can cause disease. The coronaviruses SARS-CoV causes SARS, MERS-CoV causes MERS, and SARS-CoV-2 causes in disease COVID-19. Of the 7 human coronaviruses, 4 cause colds, mild highly contagious infections of the nose and throat. 2 infect the lungs and cause much more severe illness. The 7th, which causes COVID-19, has features of each. It spreads easily but can severely impact the lungs. An infected person coughs droplets containing the virus spray out. The virus can infect a new person when the droplets enter the nose or mouth. Coronaviruses transmit best in enclosed space where people are close together. Cold weather keeps their delicate casing from drying out, enabling the virus to survive for longer between hosts, while UV exposure from sunlight may damage it. The seasonal variations matter more for established viruses, but because no one is yet immune to a new virus, it has so many potential hosts that it doesn't need ideal conditions to spread. In the body, the protein spikes embed in the host cells and fuse with them, enabling the virus to hijack the host cell's machinery to replicate its own genes. Coronaviruses store the gene RNA. All viruses are either RNA viruses or DNA viruses. RNA viruses tend to be smaller with fewer genes, meaning they infect many hosts and replicate quickly in those hosts. In general, RNA viruses don't have a proofreading mechanism, whereas DNA viruses do. So when an RNA virus replicates, it's much more likely to have mistakes called mutations. Many of these mutations are useless or even harmful, but so make the virus better suited for certain environments like a new host species.